This disease has taken everything.
"32-year-old Lisa Brown suffers from a rare condition that is causing her to starve to death.
There is no cure, so to speak, for SMAS. There is only corrective surgeries that make it easier to live a normal, healthy life.
One of only 400 recorded cases, the former model was diagnosed with Superior Mesenteric Artery Syndrome, or SMAS, a gastrovascular disorder which makes eating solid food almost impossible.
As a parent, you never want your kids to hurt, but there's nothing that will make it better for her.
And as well as enduring excruciating pain, she also has to contend with the judgment of strangers.
It never ceased to amaze me what people would come up to me and say. That doesn't look nice, you're too thin, and how much do you weigh?
I'm terrified that Lisa's condition can get worse.
When Lisa married Patrick in 2010, she was living a normal life.
Moving up in our careers and moving ahead with schooling, and fairly healthy with no real issues at the time.
She was fun. We liked to go out, do things, outgoing person. We laughed a lot.
And it was a slow progression. I didn't notice weight loss per se. I noticed suddenly I wasn't able to eat as much as I used to.
At first, Lisa's doctor thought it was acid reflux, but in 2012, her weight loss became worrying.
I stepped on the scale and I'll never forget it, I was 112 pounds. I almost fell over because never in my adult life have I ever weighed 112 pounds. And that's when we really started to become concerned.
Her personality has always been very bubbly.
That's changed since her illness.
After going for tests in 3 different hospitals, Lisa was officially diagnosed with SMAS in 2013, and the debilitating disorder causes her to experience chronic pain every single day.
It never goes away. In the abdomen area, it feels like there are 2 metal fists grabbing as tightly as possible and just twisting your intestines. It's just this deep, deep pressure.
This disease has pretty much changed everything we knew. Everything we used to do, everything about us completely changed. We don't go hang out with friends, don't do anything we used to.
Lisa is only able to consume liquids through a feeding tube which she attaches to her chest every day.
My day starts at about 5:45 in the morning. I wake up, my 16-hour feed ends at 6 a.m. The morning really is the best time of day for me, where I have the least amount of pain. I'm able to eat a very, very tiny bit by mouth at the moment.
She always calls it her 4 hours of freedom. So I take her to coffee. If she has an errand to run, I'll drive Lisa on her errands.
I've known Lisa about 22 years. We met in 4th grade, and I was heartbroken to see that she was going through something so horrible. And sometimes it got pretty scary that I wasn't sure that we were going to meet up again.
Lisa is constantly reminded of how different her life is now.
It never ceased to amaze me what people would come up to me and say. Like in the grocery store line, that doesn't look nice, you're too thin. And I would just say, excuse me? That's on the low end of offensive. I just want people to educate themselves and understand and not judge.
However, there is hope that her condition will become more manageable.
It is like a puzzle. Once you find the right doctor, they have to take each piece and address it individually in order for the patient to get as close to being cured as possible. And for me, that last step, we're hoping, will be the surgery I'm having on September 2nd, which is called a pyloroplasty.
Above all, Lisa hopes to create greater awareness of SMAS.
1 out of 3 people die. And I want to educate not just the general public, but the medical practitioners just as much.